So we're back, Mike.
Bit of a screw up. The controller stopped working.
Yeah.
You had to restart your computer. Your Computron.
Yeah,
5000.
because we had to switch the
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
USB
It
ports
cropped up,
and
we fixed it.
so technical difficulties. We usually have one thing go wrong per episode. Hopefully this spells the end of it. So.
I was in tip-top form too.
Yeah, you were on a roll there. So what were we talking about?
I asked you how your Valentine's Day went.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I started. So
I.
how did your Valentine's Day go, Nick?
Are we restarting or are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Valentine's Day went well. Went out to dinner with my girlfriend. Went to a really nice restaurant downtown Toronto. Yeah, you know the usual thing, but.
I don't know the usual thing. What's the usual thing on Valentine's Day? Do you always go to dinner on Valentine's Day?
I guess in the past we have. First.
Looking towards the future, will you continue to go to
I
restaurants?
think so. I think we've sort of gotten
on Valentine's Day.
a thing where we use Valentine's Day as our one fancy.
Where did you
dinner
go
of the
this
year.
year?
We went to Rosewater Supper Club.
What's how many stars? What's the Zynga?
Zanga.
Yeah. What's that rating?
Manga.
Zynga?
Yelp.
Zynga? No. It
Oh,
was like that.
Zagat's.
Zagat's. Yeah.
I don't know what the Zagat's rating is.
For that particular place or in general?
For that particular place. But it was very nice, and the food was incredible, I'd say. Had some really good fish with
Incredible fish?
curry seasoning and coconut foam, which I thought was really cool.
Gross. What's incredible about it, though?
It tasted really good. Much better than the usual food you get. So, yeah, all the viewers missed was us running from Sif's.
Doing the Harlem Shake, Nick.
I still haven't seen it. I've heard about it.
This is what it is. Okay, it's so there's a guy. Usually it's group of people. There's always at least 2 people. Usually it's at least 4. There's somewhere it gets 2, and those usually aren't as good.
Okay.
Sometimes it's huge groups of people, and those usually aren't good either. I find that smaller groups are better.
Okay.
But one guy gets minding his own business, and the other guy is like doing a strange dance, and the other person's not noticing it. And there's like some dubstep song in the background, and then about 5 seconds in, it just switches, and then everyone's going crazy. Sometimes more people enter, and that's the last like 20 seconds. Part of the thing is that it's like 30 seconds long, so anyone can do it.
Oh, okay.
And then usually there's like costumes and people with their shirts off, props, and then dancing strangely.
I feel really behind on this. Like, I didn't hear about it till
There's
yesterday.
The Norwegian Army one.
And, like, the Norwegian Army's already on it. Like, when did I become
When
less
the
cool than
Norwegian Army is
Yeah.
ahead of the curve on...
Like, when did that happen?
I don't know.
When did I become less culturally aware than the Norwegian Army?
I mean, I felt behind, but now I feel caught up. So I'm confident in my knowledge of Shake.
I was busy having a nice Valentine's dinner.
I was busy watching Harlem Shake videos with
So-
Steve and Derek.
Is that what you guys did on
Well,
Vita?
I was thinking what would be the least depressing thing to do on Valentine's Day. It was either that or hang out with all my Persona 4 girlfriends.
Yeah. We were saying earlier, on a scale of 1 to 10 of
When were we saying that?
when right before your controller died and we had to.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing depressing about hanging out with all my friends in Inaba in a PlayStation 2 video game. Is there?
I said it was an 8 out of 10, with a 10 out of 10 being you lying with the body pillow version of those characters.
I was thinking I might read a book on Valentine's Day.
Yeah?
You know John Knox?
No?
He founded the Church of Scotland. Protestant guy. I know his first book, seminal book, it's called First Blast of the Trumpet Against the Monstrous Regiment of Women.
Okay, where are you going?
Do you know what his second book is called?
No.
Second Blast of the Trumpet Against the Monstrous Regiment.
Well,
He did not care for women.
he had one creative thought and then just repeated it.
He just didn't like all of the queens at the time. But he had reasons to not like them. But he didn't have to.
He's a little bit
He
strong.
didn't have to
a little
go
bit
against the
strong to
entire
blast trumpets
the
against,
entire gender. That's
yeah,
going a little far.
well, very too far.
Well, I could bring us to +6.
I thought we want to update the club.
We do. I don't
I
think
keep
I
saying
have
update instead of upgrade.
any shards for it though. So again, this is a grinding episode. Now.
Yeah, so we'll just be chatting.
There's a loud shriek a couple seconds ago from downstairs. I don't know what to make of it. We're just gonna ignore that.
Very good. That's what we normally
It
do.
happens. Yeah, I can't. What do I need?
Yeah, let's not pass it by. Ignore all our.
Great club.
We need Titanite shards,
Okay.
so we're
I
gonna
can
kill
do that.
those Balder Knights. Should be easy. At this
I could
point.
also. What I'm gonna do first is update this armor. So
I got-
I'm gonna stick with this armor.
I got you saying it now.
Oh, update. Yeah, way to go.
We're changing the world, Mike.
We're having problems with saying words today.
We're having a lot of
remembering words.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Well, we were talking about that right when the game crashed.
I think I need Titanite shards for that too.
Well, let's get
Oh,
rolling.
I need so many Titanite shards.
We'll be grinding all weekend, I guess.
I have all these souls. I don't want to lose them. I
You
don't
know, we can just.
I need twinkling Titanite for
Oh,
that.
where'd you get that?
It's a little tricky.
Aren't those like little like lizards that
Oh yeah.
slid away from you?
That's one of the ways to get them. I think I can trade them with that snake. Somehow.
Yeah, you can always do that.
Should look that up. But right now I'm going to
You're going the wrong way.
burn some humanity. I think.
At least get one in there, because the 0 to 1
I'll
is
do,
the
I'll
biggest
do a
jump.
couple. I'll do a couple.
Yeah, you've been saving. I don't think you used any of them. Yeah, this increases the drop rate. For those wondering why Mike's doing this.
But no, I ended up just I watched the Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, your favorite actress.
She's a
Jennifer
good actress.
Lawrence.
Jennifer
Yeah, she's
Lawrence.
good.
J-Lo.
That's a good favorite actress these days.
She's not my favorite actress, Nick. She's an actress I appreciate. She's a good
She's
actress.
your girl.
Winter's Bone is a really good movie.
She's your girl. Don't get too human on me.
Who do you think would be the best Valentine's Day date in Persona 4? I've been thinking a lot about Persona 4 again. I was talking to a friend of the show, Alan, about video games we've been playing.
Alan, who beat this game in like record time. He
no,
was.
well, he's not playing it in like 20-minute chunks like we're doing it.
Well, yeah, but he was like, he started on our first episode and like within like a month, beat it.
That's not that hard. But
Ooh,
so we're like human now.
this is rare. Why are you doing that?
That might also boost my crit rate. And
You could get invaded too.
I could. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So maybe
Like
add
that guy.
some.
That guy. No, I
It
can't.
adds some intrigue to our grinding.
And I was trying to get him to play Persona 4.
I think he'd like it.
But my mind, I can't really explain. I think I played that game at a certain time in my life where it mattered more than it should.
That happens. Yeah, I've experienced that with some things. I understand.
And I can't talk about that game for more than if anyone who hasn't played that game for more than like 5 seconds before it becomes sad. Like they kind of stop talking. You know, it's sort of like because it sounds ridiculous.
No, I don't think it is. I think like people have the exact same experience with books and movies, and in a lot of ways, already.
Yeah, telling you, it's all this humanity.
In a lot of ways, a game that you could spend like 90 hours in, you'll grow more connected. And I think Persona 4 is well above average in terms of story quality and character building quality.
It really more than any movie or TV show, because you are in control. I mean, sort of like a false sense of control.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
you feel like you're in control of this character.
Yeah.
And making real friends with the people.
I mean, I felt that with TV shows.
Like I'm making friends with that guy just now.
Like, you ever finish a book and like you're
Nope.
sad you won't be able to
Yeah.
spend time with that person anymore or those characters?
You know, speaking of Hunger Games, That's a
Yeah.
very bleak, depressing movie.
Hmm.
Very brutal. I was watching it with friend of the show, Steve, and a friend of the show, Derek. And
Really
Steve was
befriending a lot of
very
show
disturbed
friends.
by the
Steve is
child upon child violence.
He's
But it was very like brutal deaths,
yeah. Well,
And I guess the fact that it's kids. I don't know, it didn't really disturb me that it was kids more. I could see why it would though.
yeah.
Well,
I have not seen it or read it, but I've heard it's good.
See, when I first heard of that movie, I was thinking it was like a Twilight kind of clone.
I think
I don't
that's
know,
just because
'cause
it
I
was
guess figured-
popular among teenage girls.
Yes, tweens.
I think more teenage.
I didn't give him enough credit. It's a good movie. Looking forward to the second one.
Yeah, sometimes teens have good taste.
Woody Harrelson was pretty good in it.
Huh.
Lenny Kravitz was okay in it.
Oh. Interesting casting, but yeah. I've heard it's good. I think my sister read them.
How many is it? So it was a series of books, right?
Yes. I think there's like 3? I'm not sure, but extremely popular.
So I finally finished watching that because I've been meaning to for a while. Now I need to watch that Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest series of movies.
Oh. Wait till the American ones come out.
I figured I'd watch because the Swedish ones are on Netflix.
Oh, okay. They're not bad. I don't want to.
Are they? Have you seen the Swedish ones?
Yes, I saw the first 2. The first one was better than the second one.
Do those ghouls drop Titanite shards? Do you know? Because a lot of them over there. Probably not.
I don't think so. No.
So let's go back to the bonfire. Or maybe I'll attack this guy. There's a bunch of them. I don't want to aggro. Oh, I guess go back to the bonfire. This is a grinding episode, folks.
Yeah. So get used to it. Settle in. Get the popcorn out.
I'm a little nervous carrying around all these souls. Maybe I should level up like once or something. I should level up a bit.
That couldn't hurt, because you're not gonna need 41,000 to level up, and considering you're just gonna get more while you're grinding.
Yeah.
Or level up to update your club.
Well, I could also grind against the humanoid guys in that garden.
That's more for just souls.
Yeah, that's true.
And you'd have to leave the Covenant.
I'm
Besides, we're already here, and we're lazy.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That you're using about half.
Yeah.
When are you gonna stop in strength when you can use the?
I don't know. It's working out pretty well so far.
Yeah, you do so much damage.
So what else is going on? It's NBA All-Star Weekend.
Oh yes.
I'm pretty excited for the Terrence Ross dunk.
Oh yeah, slam dunk contest. I believe
Competition.
Saturday night.
Brought to you by Sprite.
Sprite Slam Cam. What I just want them to do is not waste so much time in between dunks.
And not use as many props.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind the props, just like, don't get so...
No cars this time. No Kia Sorrentos.
Yeah, like, I know Kia paid for it, but...
As much as I like Kia Sorrentos. Friend of the show, Kia Sorrento.
Yeah. He watched, I believe the Kia Sorrento watched Hunger Games with you last night.
He was very disturbed by all the child upon child violence.
Yeah.
Which is strange, because Kia Sorrento has had a long history of violent actions towards children.
He's reformed.
But I can't discuss that anymore for the trial.
Yeah, the dunk contest is tomorrow night or Saturday night. Look, he's
Hey, buddy.
shivering.
Too little, too late. No one's dropping anything. I think I should burn another humanity. I've got so many of them.
You'll get one soon.
Oh, what I should do is just keep going, attack more dudes.
Don't go too far, but get those 2 guys in the church. Yeah. So then tonight, Friday night, is the Young Stars Challenge.
Terrence Ross
Was
is horribly overlooked.
I wouldn't say horribly.
Dreadfully overlooked. Awfully overlooked.
I think he could have. You wouldn't have been surprised to have him in there. I'm not sure he plays enough. He's had some great games, but
Yeah.
there you go. He's had some great games, and he's had some you know, sometimes he doesn't play very much, depending on matchups.
But you look at the other guys in there, like that Zeller's kid.
Yeah.
His name's Zellers, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, he's one of many Zeller. They're like the Hansbros. There's just a lot of them. Speaking of which, Tyler Hansbrough.
What a mook.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, though. It's not...
He's a jabroni, Nick. He's a hack.
Yes, I agree.
He just, like...
He's a dirty player.
He grabbed Valanciunas and just threw him on the ground. In front of the ref.
I heard a really good analysis that the reason he's popular is that...
he's a mook?
It's because he's like an unskilled white guy.
Mm.
And the stupider members of the NBA audience can identify with him.
But I mean, there's like white guys. I don't know.
There's plenty of good
like Larry
white
Bird.
Guys, yeah. But I think...
Why would you identify with the stupider one?
Because I think those people are stupid. If you like Tyler Hansbrough, I think you're stupid.
He has no personality, though. He's just...
Yeah, you said he's a jabroni or a mook or whatever those words mean. He's an idiot, he's a dirty player, and he's only in there because he's enormous and fouls hard. And I don't appreciate it. I've had my rant. We can move on. I think the All-Star Weekend is going to be a lot of fun. Only Raptor in it is Terrence Ross in the dunk contest. But, you know, that's... No one else deserved to be there, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean... Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe Rudy Gay plays really well next year.
I mean, if he's keeping up with the average he's getting right now, making all those great buzzer beater late game shots, you know.
Yeah, I mean...
He had a pretty bad game. That was a crazy game that we saw the other day.
Yeah, against
where
the
they
Knicks.
beat the Knicks. They were second in the East.
Yeah, the Knicks are a good team.
And they weren't... Like, we beat Denver, which are fourth in the West, but they actually...
Fourth in the West is better than second in the East.
Yeah, they would be in second in the East if they were in the East. But they were missing 3 of their top players.
Yeah,
but New York was not. It was full roster.
The thing with Denver is missing their best player. Like, any team's going to miss their best players, but the difference between their first and second best players and their third and fourth is, like, probably the smallest in the league. Like, they have a very deep team. And that's why people say they're going to be a good regular season team.
I'm going to burn another humanity because it's too hard.
The conventional NBA wisdom is that, you know, you can win in the regular season with a deep team of non-stars, or at least non-superstars, but in the playoffs, you need someone who can just score at will.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a little overblown, but there's some truth to it. I think it's more that if you have a guy that can score at will, you're going to be better, even if your team is not deep, just because the top maybe 5 players in the NBA are just so much better than the next however many. Like, there's a huge drop-off after 1 through 5. Just the way the NBA is. So basically LeBron and Kevin Durant and a couple others can just through themselves make their team better than a team of good players.
Do you want to see what we're going to be up against pretty soon?
Just a little sneak peek
yeah.
to keep people's interest.
It's waning. My interest is waning.
Yeah, well, this has to be
Hearing
done.
you drone on. Sorry, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
We're both droning on.
Yeah, well, it has to be done. And we made a commitment at the beginning to film everything we do.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
So, nothing going on here. It's inside this fortress.
Or that the guy in the funny armor is gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's booby traps. I stepped on the part of the floor that caused that to happen.
Yep.
And there should be...
You might want to switch to Estes.
What are you talking about?
And your shield. Yeah,
Talking crazy. What's going on here?
Our technical difficulties
Oh
caused you to pour another glass of whiskey. I hope you can keep it together.
Yeah, last time I think I was drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. This time I'm drinking
you really upgraded.
Canadian Club. Small batch sherry cask. So I tried, one of my coworkers alerted me to this,
got you good.
this small batch
don't die.
classic, a 12-year-old Canadian Club. And I'm not a big Canadian Club fan in general. But this one was quite good.
Oof.
If I die, I'll just, which I will.
Yeah, there's no enemies between you and
I need to get used to fighting these guys. They're a little bit higher level than me. And right now, I don't know if they have a parry attack. Because the problem with the two guys is that, you know,
the window to attack the one is when the other one is
Yeah.
attacking.
just shrieking pain.
Sounded like the shriek we heard from downstairs.
So these guys are. It actually did. So these guys are what we're looking for.
Hope you guys are okay down there.
They remind me of. You ever seen the movie Stargate?
No.
Good. Good. It's a bad movie. But reminds me of the guys in Stargate. It's just masks that they're wearing. But it looks like that.
Yeah, so snake men with giant meat
They
cleaver
have a lot
type
of health.
swords. Yeah. Well, that's why we're updating our
And booby traps.
weapon and armor. To that's where we're going next, right? After we do this boring grinding.
Actually, I got some other ideas.
Oh, okay.
Some stuff in Blighttown that I didn't actually do last time I played.
Back to Blighttown. Oh boy.
Does that sound like fun? It was a versatile. Well, we'll see what happens.
I don't think so. You can check. I mean, next time, look at You can check item find in your level in your status screen.
So I'll do 2 more humanity. So tonight, what is it? It's the rookie game.
Yeah, the
That's what
rookie sophomore game.
Shaq versus but it's like it's mixed teams.
Yeah,
right?
they Shaquille
Which is a good
O'Neal and
idea.
Charles Barkley chose the teams in a like captain's style. Yeah, item discovery 180.
Is that good?
Well, I think it's 100 is base.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yes,
Let's give it a
almost
shot.
double. Yeah, I like that style better. I know NHL does that for the regular game, their All-Star game.
Mhm.
I'd like the NBA to do it because there's no real meaningful distinction between East and West conferences. It's not like baseball where there's rules differences and the teams barely play each other. It's awesome that you're
Oh, I knocked
invincible.
that guy down too. Oh no, I didn't. I just missed that.
Get it together, Mike. You need to take a cold shower, drink some coffee, get your drunk.
Get my drunk?
I know. I can't speak today.
Yeah, you're drunk, buddy.
Maybe I'm drunk.
How does that
I'm
happen?
contact drunk.
Like it's a glitch, or did someone jump in the air?
They tried wings. That's how that happened. He jumped up there.
Yeah, I think.
Somebody's glitching or
Yeah.
doing something.
There's a whole community to this game, very robust community. And I think they're at the point now, this game has been out so long that they're just learning, how do I make a thing appear in the air? Which I'm not that interested in. But I can see why
Yeah, I understand.
you would be. Not that I'm endorsing it.
So I think we were onto something with your Persona 4 how
Borderline obsession?
borderline obsession, but the fact that it like touched you emotionally.
Much like Picard offered to be touched by Spock.
Yes, in
in
the
the episode we get Spock.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we
a
do.
whole other story, and you don't know what we're
cool
talking
guys.
about.
We watch
because
Star Trek and then record ourselves playing video games.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It was
guys.
on TV at the time, I don't know.
We do it every week. No big deal.
Often we have to delay the recording because it was halfway through a Star Trek episode, and we're like, oh, let's just finish watching this first.
We're cool guys.
I think part of the reason I like this is because it is so uncool. There was nothing cool about what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't been cool my whole life, so it's not like I'm gonna start now.
That's pretty.
That was cool.
I've dabbled in coolness.
I think you were
Unsuccessfully.
cooler than me
Well,
at
that's
some point. Not now, of
not
course.
saying much.
I got no comeback to that.
That's true. I have and always will be cooler than you. But again, doesn't mean anything.
Well, yeah,
You ever had someone look up to you and think that you were cooler than them, and like, oh man, you ever have that experience?
yeah.
Like in school or something, like some
It's
some
not-
kid like 2 grades below you, like follows you around because he
Yeah.
thinks you're cool.
Well, I don't know that extreme, but I've had that. Yeah, I don't like it. I've put in a position I'm not normally in.
Yeah. How did you deal with it? You killed that person?
No, I just didn't see them much.
I'm trying to guess who this is you're talking about. Do I know this person?
But then we moved in together, and he's in the room across the hall.
Across the hall.
Well, across the landing at the top of the stairs.
Nick, are you aware of the Melissa and Joey show? Were you there whenever I...
No?
Okay, never mind. So there's a show, Melissa and Joey.
Yeah, okay.
Go
ahead.
Okay, so on Rogers, right now we're getting a free preview of ABC Spark, channel 214.
Okay.
If you have Rogers, you should check it out. It's kind of like ABC Family or something. I'm not sure what exactly it's going for. But the point is, one of the shows, like, you get stuff like Boy Meets World.
Okay.
You ever watch that show?
No, but I know of it.
Yeah, you don't watch. You never watched AMC Family, or ABC Family. I mean, so you never watched like Recess.
No, I have watched a lot less TV than you when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Probably why I was so much
Uncool.
so much uncooler than you.
Yeah, you've never seen Happy Gilmore.
No.
Or any of the Adam Sandler oeuvre from the 90s.
Never really was a fan.
Anyway,
Then maybe I didn't see his best movies.
We've
go on
accepted ourselves very
Joey
deep.
and Melissa.
So Joey and Melissa Joan Hart from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Joey Lawrence from Blossom had this show. And I was watching it the other day with some people in the house. I guess you weren't there. I wasn't sure if you were or not.
No.
There's this very, very short actress in it.
Okay.
Who like works for Melissa in the show.
Okay.
And I Wikipedia'd her the other day. It turns out she is Lucy DeVito, Danny DeVito's daughter.
Oh.
Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman from Taxi had a kid.
Okay.
That's why she's so short and weird looking. It's like, who is this person? Why are they?
Was she good?
The show's not good at all. So I mean, maybe it's just a show, but it explains why that weird person was. But it doesn't really matter to you because, hey, what are you doing, bud? Can't do that.
I like how even hitting the wall with half your strike still killed him in one hit.
Yeah.
So how many shards you got? We should probably go for maybe like 10 more minutes.
I'm gonna try see what I can do with the club right now. So gonna drink some more whiskey.
What were we talking about? I was zoning out during
Melissa and Joey.
Joan Hart.
You ever watched Sabrina?
No.
You didn't.
I know of it.
The cat was the funniest part of that show.
Oh, I do remember the cat. Yeah.
It was funny. The voice of the cat also did the voice of. Oh, what was that show? It was on YTV. You don't know this show, probably. It was like a cartoon with two beavers.
Oh, Angry Beavers?
Was that what it was called?
That was on Nickelodeon.
Okay, that was a good show. Huh?
I like that one.
Yeah, it was very funny. But one of the beavers was voiced by that Salem, the cat from Sabrina. And I wish I didn't know that.
I think I knew that too.
I can't unknow that.
We're so uncool with this uncool thing we're doing.
I could fill my head with so much useful information. I choose to fill it with the voice actor of Salem. The cat.
You know, we're getting a lot of good feedback from this. So I think it's important for people to, even if it's something like this, to have some sort of creative endeavor. The people tell me they like it.
I'm just self-deprecating, Nick. It's part of my charm.
I know. Well, I have to be the self-applicator.
Okay, let's compare now the mace.
Yeah, let's grind a couple times.
Well, I just want to compare it at this point what the mace versus the club is. So I might want to try the mace right now. Oh, wow! So it's way better. Then it's 162 versus
138 or whatever it is.
136.
136. Yeah. So, and then you get it 1 or 2 up, and it's gonna be way better.
What's my ring?
And you can get to plus 10 at this point.
Quick load.
Or unless you want to do Divine Great Club.
No, I'm gonna say that this is
Heal,
not the
heal.
This is not my final.
Heal. Or you gotta respawn.
Yeah. This is not my final weapon.
It's not my final form. You're still on humanity instead of Estus.
I know.
Now you're hurting my
Heart.
Yeah. I like things to be correct.
Okay, let's give this Great Club a shot.
It's gonna be slower.
Oh yeah.
But
it's pretty cool though. It's like basically a tree trunk.
It's very cool, unlike us, and it does way more damage, or will do way more damage once you get to even +5. Oh my god.
Good start. Let's try. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it's.
I took a, yeah, man.
If you ever get an opportunity for the heavy strike, it's gonna be good.
Just my lumbering walk.
Can you? Is it slowing you down?
No, I'm doing this on purpose because I have to sneak up on this guy.
I like your boots.
Made for walking.
One of these days.
What?
Yeah, it's a song reference. Let's not continue it. Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Shard.
This is pretty badass.
I mean, it's super slow, but I'll get used to it.
Like, and if you have to go with where you have a faster weapon, like
it knocks guys back so much too.
What's your fastest attack? That?
Okay, so this is. So I got two-handed stuff. I did a cool like spinning thing.
Those are cool.
I'm gonna do one-handed because I can do my shield out.
Yeah.
So I got this.
That's basically like two-handed attack.
Yeah, and then this is the strong attack. Unless I have a jump on a guy, I won't use that.
Yeah.
And then the jumping attack. Okay, it's pretty fast.
Yeah. There's also the benefit that you can stay pretty far away from the enemy and still hit him up over the mace.
It's got pretty good reach, yeah.
So like some of the slowness is offset by the fact that you can stay farther away.
And I'm pretty sure most anyone it'll knock them back unless they have super high poise.
Yeah. Like that's should be the strength of these weapons. Like you're sacrificing speed and the fact that you have to dump so many levels into strength for the fact that it does a ton of damage and you can stun or block or knock back most guys.
So when I was talking to a friend of the show, Alan, about new video games to play, I was talking about games I want to play.
Yeah.
I was thinking I might get the new Devil May Cry game.
Okay.
I was also thinking I might try the Fire Emblem games.
Oh yeah. It's like a strategy RPG.
Yeah, it's like a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of thing.
Yeah, you can always play.
It also has a
Phantom Brave, like.
It has it has a Dark Souls quality where your characters die, they don't come back, and they're like named characters, like with backstories and stuff. In
Final Fantasy Tactics, you had like 4 turns to revive them, but then they would go away. I know Alan was. I always thought he was the only one who liked those, besides me.
I've heard good things about them.
I haven't played those, but I know I would like them. I like pretty much every strategy RPG. It's
a pretty quintessential.
I got no time for more games. Is it? Which one would you get, and what for what system?
I'm not sure. The newest one was on 3DS, but I don't have a 3DS.
Is there a DS one?
Maybe.
You can. I'm sure your computer could also run a Game Boy Advance emulator, which is like one of them.
Yeah. I would never do that. I would buy the game legally.
And, well, just saying. Is there a 360 one or a Wii one?
It did knock him back. It did not knock him back. So that's disturbing.
You knocked him back.
I did not knock him back. Okay, watch. This guy's gonna have a shield up. Let's get out of the way of these arrows. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, so watch him.
Yep.
He has his shield up. No. So he didn't have his shield up.
He's an idiot. He won't.
I'm telling you, though, the other guy had his shield up, and I hit him.
I think because he was at the wall, he had nowhere to go.
No, I think he just didn't stun him.
Maybe because he had his shield up.
That's my point. Like, that shouldn't be the case. A strong enough heavy weapon would knock you back even if you had a shield. Probably if I did a strong attack it would, but that's so slow. Like, watch this guy. See?
It pushed him back.
But it didn't stun him. That's the whole point of this. If I do this, it didn't stun him either. That was a heavy attack. I have to do the jumping, which is actually pretty fast.
A little overkill there. Ooh.
I'm annoyed by the lack of stunning going on, so I did that. Also, lack of Titanite shards showing up. It's too bad you can't, like, once you use a humanity.
You know, you can buy Titanite shards from the guy.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a waste of souls.
You got 23,000.
Well, maybe I'll do one more level. I'm just not sure about this club anymore, though. It's cool.
It does so much more damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And, like, at +2. Imagine at +5. Like, it's gonna do about, like, 100 more damage at +5, I think. Like, imagine a boss. Because you can usually get, like, one hit of anything.
Yeah.
Each of your one hits does more damage. You should just level up as much as you can now, then buy the rest to get it to +5. Or maybe do one more run.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, souls you can always come by.
So what do I got here? Probably need 2 this time around.
Yeah. So you don't.
I'll buy one.
When can you use the Demon's Great Hammer? See, they're only 800.
Yeah. But the souls could have gone to something else.
That's the RPG thing where you just hang on to the resources and never use them, and it just makes the game harder for yourself. I'm a victim too. Never use the potions. Pokemon, I had like so many full restores for the.
And the Master Ball.
The Master Ball. I did finally use it.
Really? On what? Mew?
I think I used it. I don't remember what I used on Red, but I just beat Pokemon White.
I think I used it on Mew.
I borrowed that from friend of the show Alan, and friend of the show Mike's DS.
Isn't it fun to say friend of the show?
It is.
I might as well just do one more, right?
Yeah.
Just go to.
So you spent 4,000.
I guess yeah, because 800 souls, like I can just get it in killing 8 guys.
Yeah.
So.
You basically got that from your grinding. Because you were bad about this when you finished leveling, maybe a little bit more.
202.
So yeah, you're about 70, 65.
So now I'd have to. Like I should do it right now.
Yeah, why
Should
not?
I?
Why not? It's only you got 4 others.
But again, this is not my final weapon.
Sure, but you'll use it for a while, right?
I want to see what this thing does to those snake guys at the moment.
Okay.
So does that make my equip load go up? It doesn't. That's good. I was worried that by reinforcing it would make it heavier.
I don't think so.
I think it might do that for the armor.
I'm
not sure though. Oh, it shouldn't. Alright, so let's see how many hits this does. Definitely slower than with the mace.
I think you're at like a quarter equip load then.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're at less than half. You're wearing Havel's ring?
Yep. And the ring that
yeah.
favor and protection.
Might want to put some into endurance.
So there is the. So here's the thing. I can draw these 2 guys out, and then you see that raised thing right there?
Yeah, you can.
I can use that to hit those guys.
With their own booby trap.
This is the proper way to fight these guys. So come.
Ah, his one still hit you.
Yeah.
Snuck in between them.
I didn't. That walking thing was not on purpose. I'll say that. It was the controller.
We've had a lot of issues with that today. It's annoying. They knocked him back.
But he was damaged from the thing too.
So it's 2 hits on these guys. Oh wait. 3 hits.
Definitely better than before.
Yeah.
Alright. That was okay. How many souls did I get from them? 300?
500.
500. Well, this will probably do it for today, I think.
You don't want to get up to +6?
I need to think about it.
Okay.
Tell us in the comments.
We
Give
get
us your
we
opinion.
get
We'll make
so
a poll.
many comments.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes.
This was okay.
Good grinding episode. Yeah, we'll hopefully have something more interesting next time.
Yeah, catch you on the flip side,
Alright, see ya.
folks.